And there we go. Send what I needed to go. More like send out the alert needed. Where's this one? Over here. And there. Yeah, today's one is kind of stupid how they broke their servers. Seriously. And hello, Red Ender. Let's just go in game. There we go. We just had to quickly do a quick farm of this. But doing a very specific thing. A very, very particular reference. Just because I feel like it. So, let's get into Deluxe domain. I do believe I have quite a bit of condense, so this should work. And now, just because, okay, I think I need to lower this one's volume, so let me just go ahead and do that. And then it'll just be extremely loud for a bit of a very, very different one. Move this up. And I'll just go in. Yeah, we know it's broken. Anyway. Deluxe. Play a theme. This is just what I was talking about. Nope. Okay. That's gonna be annoying. I don't have a shield, and this is removing my stamina quite a bit. I just need the ult. Just getting rid of this first, so then we can go to the story right after. Yeah, this is mostly what it's going to be like for a bit. Since I don't know what to really commentate over these games. I only mostly since it's action, that's kind of what I've already been playing on the channel. So in this case, I don't know what exactly to do yet. Don't have any experience in really what you're supposed to do. Technically, yeah, there's nothing really to commentate. So that's kind of why. Why is that still not? Yeah. There we go. Never mind. I guess the slimes are just gonna be like this, huh? I just don't want to attack them, but I'm mostly just grabbing, you know, start to level up the talent. I only think I need to do it once if I'm lucky. How did I even do regular damage? Yeah, okay, that's still gonna be annoying. I mean, I don't exactly know even how that one works, but well, from what I know, it's just that game has been sold over way too many times. I'm pretty sure it's like EA, is it not? Very fine. Laser War server's just broken, so I don't know. I put up a poll, either carry on with do some story grinding for this one, or Guilty Gear. I decided to just do a bit of a reference at the start, or just make Deluxe do the domain at the same time making Ride the Fire play. So if in this case, yeah. I don't know if it's a little quiet. Everyone's Laser Wars is broken, their servers are pretty much, yeah. And it's during the Megazord event, so the fact that they're just causing the problem, I mean, I've done it, you can obviously tell it's a bit of a channel, and of course, never mind, he's still alive. He was barely alive.
Let's light it up.
Yeah. Just Deluxe with the theme of Ride the Fire just because. And of course. Great, that slime was in range. Okay, fine. Almost too much, but There we go. I need to get back in range of the ult. I need to heal him. There we go. Get out of... Yeah, I have a feeling that it might be attempted to do something just... It never wants to just let me dash right after the attacks, it seems. Yeah, Claymore's are just slow. That and this one. Yeah, maybe... Have you opened your own game, Enderbrine? Have you opened your own game? Have you? Because if that's what you're gonna say, you clearly haven't. No one can play the game even. You can play one battle and nothing will happen, and you have to sit there for way longer than the match even lasted. I've even said in the poll, just the servers are not even gonna let you play. It's not going to even count the match. You can't even do friendly battles because it's just gonna, you know, the code is gonna fail the second you put it up. You can cancel the code at the same time, and what happens right after? Nothing. The code just encounters an error. Yeah. Why? I don't know. Anyway, just does not want to fix their servers properly. It was already breaking in Europe, and now it broke the entire game. Because you didn't want to fix something when you could. And it just happened to happen during the Megazord event. And that makes it even worse, because that's the only what mostly the actual active alliances also play, other than raids. So the fact that they're just stopping an entire thing, and of course, that happened again. It's not even ready yet. Yeesh. How am I going to even do this? If I could just heal them, it'll work. And you can't freeze that. Really now. Okay, there we go. Now I can use this. Since I have the ult back, I was able to just grab a quick heal. But I don't know if it was even worth much. Yeah. This is a domain. Really shouldn't have had the issue in the first place. Yeah, okay. What do you think you're doing? Kaya still has the DPS that he needs. So what's happening here? Something they can't stop. But by the looks of it, I'm just gonna have to stop. I'm just gonna have to close the ult here right after. It's open in the background, but yeah. Let me just. I don't think it's too loud, so. But I'm just gonna close it in the background anyway. Not close it though, just lower its volume and then maybe play some other at once. If you want to know, let's move this right up here. I want to swap them directly between each other. Oh, they're right there. You can see that one's just playing like that, and then the other one's just above it. Yeah. Hey. Aye. Let's just put another one. How about just a regular? One that people might recognize. It's played many times before, but this one will work too. Now I guess I'll go through the story shortly, if anything. Okay. The upload looks to be good. Like it's supposed to be. And not break. Yeah. But since we're just gonna go through the story now, I'm just gonna close that. And now just bring the volume back up for this. Hopefully it's not too loud, but it shouldn't, supposedly shouldn't be. Supposedly. No, which one to... Actually, no. Not just yet. I just need craft, and then I'll level up Dawn. I think that's a good enough attack to level up. For now... Nah, okay, wrong direction. Let's just say I've got a few things I need to go through. And I don't have any characters that actually helps craft, from what I know. From talents, and level that up. And that should be enough to get a battle pass complete. Okay, but that doesn't matter. Let's see which one of them to do. We got so many of them I have yet to do. You know what? This one. Because, you know, it's a very particular character. He's also having their birthday today, so I'm just going to go ahead and do his story. Because why not? If I'm not mistaken, it should be his. But we're gonna have this guy here. Pretending to be an Adeptus. Yeah. We're not even gonna listen to his other dialogue.
Hello. Allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the
I actually don't want to even listen to him.
Who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection...
My name's Paimon.
One sees.
Just need to get through this quickly.
One descended...
I wish it.
Yet, it...
Yeah.
Have you seen the map? I believe that now. Watching him use not long ago. Once
Most
it was
of these
boiled,
are- this is
Adepti
the-
medicine. Sure, you have
I
to.
would say this is the boring part of this one.
The Millilith don't really
To the
need to
actual
do
story.
reason. It didn't.
Finally, a light full. Oh, after my feet, but then I
The
turned.
only
I can't.
starting of it,
I'm
because
so-
these are pretty much unrelated to the rest of it.
What do you
As soon
think?
as you get past this is the only
One's
guy.
adherents may... all think in other... Indeed. Oh? You need but ask. One... Now then, what are your wishes? So be it. But first,
What's that?
the way of the...
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all. Oh, that's right. Well, Paimon, you don't even have a vision. Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation. Yep. Why don't we head up?
Yeah, at least it's a quick thing to grab some EXP, but still. Hold on, don't tap. Ah, of course. Now, which one is this? Of course. Yep. And I guess I've got too many side quests too that will force some characters to not be able to instantly do a quest. Yeah, okay. And the one character's right here. Okay. This is just a quick book delivery thing. Really? Nope. Yeah, okay, fine. 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 There was nothing there. There had to be nothing there. And how am I exactly over there? And nope. Fine. Fine. Using all my stamina. Just because. Of course I am. Some of this time I don't end up back there. Trying to rush these things and this is what happens. Get through this so I can at least get back to the story and then... yeah. Report back to Jafang. And then everything should carry on like usual. Like it should have. Without a simple interruption with a world quest. Yeah, there we go. Delivered and... there we go, now it's an automatic cutscene.
So,
Hello,
you'd like a
Tanish?
copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again. Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Really? What's so fishy about him? Huh. Paimon
Let's
thinks we
get through this one. I'm gonna get to Xiao. And that's a notice, not the... seriously.
So, are you buying or not?
Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut? You're a rare...
Get rid of this thing. Right name.
This is the one! Let's see what...
In ancient times,
There we go.
Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyun, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
There we go.
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of Adepti who defend Liyue. Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you? So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy? No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years. The book says that the poison
Yeah, this is the... doesn't matter much. Get rid of these
the
ones.
book says all of which sound... Do you think those... Yep. Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did the... Now, to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. To be honest...
Yeah,
Paimon
Hodge
actually
was stuck
hopes
with,
he is a real Adeptus.
I gave it as an option. If you
His
take a look at the
exorcism
community
technique
tab.
seemed real enough, at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So, alright, let's...
I gave to. I'm just going... If anything, it's this specific character's birthday, technically today. So, I just happen to have the quest, so why not? And specifically, it's... let's go here. This one. If I'm not mistaken. 417. Yep, there we go. It is this specific character's birthday, so why not? I happen to have the quest. But most of the startup of it is literally dealing with this guy. This weirdo with the mask. Pretending to be someone. Using a sigil or permission just to temporarily get rid of things.
Flee at my command, foul demons! Flee!
Yes, be scared. You should be.
Why won't you flee?
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here, too. We have to step in.
Yeah. And look at that, now he's afraid.
Dodge this!
And slam. 1, 2, and they did.
Oh, I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar? Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain no wonder he was able to scare those...
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept,
Yeah.
meaning that one's were one but given...
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls.
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has over...
So you were just
At least they're getting through this part, but... Yeah. There we go, finally, the true one begins. And this thing just happens to be right here. Same to you, Godzilla. Happy Easter.
We'll need more where that
This
came
year,
from.
this character just happened to have their birthday on this date, so why not?
That conqueror of demons again. No wonder. Paimon was just wondering who could have made such short work of these hilly churls.
It's you. I remember you. I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? But you are exorcising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Mutations?
Of course.
Karma? Does that mean...
Yep.
Yeah. Paimon
Okay, so you
remembers that
decided to
Xiao is
appear
also called the
with
Vigilant
that.
Yaksha, isn't he? So,
I mean, for this one I don't
So
have
that
the character you are representing on this account. Or more specifically this region. Like I swapped to Europe and then level 80 version with 999 talents. Maybe you could say his basic attack is useless, but charge shot still exists. And that's a big enough hydro damage shot to work.
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Wait! Take us with too! Will be a big help! Paimon promises.
No need. I'm used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Actually, I just realized.
Well, then. Oh, consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now. Please?
Well, come on then.
I just realized that they added a new set. Did they update his trial set?
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this. But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this.
Let's see what happens. Actually, hold on. Can you actually... Nah, dang it. Hold on.
Finish your preparations, and we...
Okay. Hello. Now, let's see what happens here. Did they... Did you get to try him out and he gets the new set? Or did they not change that at all?
Ooh, this place gives Paimon goosebumps.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma. You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods.
Ah, okay, fine. Quest specific effect. As roll of the divine. Yep, well, Bane of All Evil, activate, constantly lose HP. Regenerate HP when he deals damage to opponents. Okay, let's see. Nope. Okay, fine. Just noblesse. Then you don't get to... Yeah, you only can run. You don't even get to use anyone else, so no Deluxe here. Just Xiao. And 3 stacks for this thing. Yeah, and I should plainly be doing this. Plunging attack. That's just Xiao gameplay though. No one ever uses this charge attack though. Probably. Yeah, this is all you really need to do in the domain and you'll win. On the banner. Yeah, that's certainly, obviously that's the thing. That's the trial version though for that. But for the story was the question. It was the question of whether or not they wanted to update that. It's very likely that it's going to just be... Okay. What was the thing again?
That must be the power you got for being a vigilant Yaksha, right?
Okay, for that one they'll actually give you a custom build in a way.
You only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time too.
Star Snatcher? I am aware of no Adeptus by such a name.
So he is a fraud! Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
And then you just do this the entire time and you win. You're not safe on top of that pillar. The one thing that'll happen. Unlike others where you shoot them down, in this case... I think, okay, the 4-piece Noblesse, I'm pretty sure the reason why is because you can't... This place you're constantly in your elemental burst. But the 4-piece, yeah, it could have been something else. Elemental burst damage, 20%. That one makes sense, but the second bit, you can never use it, so... It really does, that bit doesn't make sense. 2-piece Noblesse would have been fine with something else. But a 4-piece, no. Yeet. I'm up here now. Yeah, it's a domain effect. It also said at the right at the start. For this domain only, that's when you regen HP for dealing damage. Domain only. They did say it right at the start, so... Yeah. Every hit, supposedly. There's just a lot of enemies. There's a lot of them. Okay, really, yours just not dying. But that's the harder one's over there, so yeah. I mean, I don't exactly get to swirl it so easily, so I'm just gonna go up and down, dodge the thing if I can. I guess it just runs out. Up it goes, and now I can actually use my characters again.
Here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable. Now, this Star Snatcher you speak of, what is the situation?
Ooh, Paimon will tell you.
An Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies.
As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Xiao?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Oops. Paimon spoke without thinking again.
As if she thinks any time. As if she thinks ever.
That fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons.
Wait. Truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
Great minds think alike! Paimon agrees. We've got to show that trickster what you get for trying to fool us. And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Star Snatcher a lesson, you can bet he'll never dare to pose as an Adeptus ever again.
And he won't help.
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
He was not meant.
Who said anything about killing him?
And then that happens. So in this case,
it would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways. I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream. But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, some mist flowers will probably do, right? But as for the censer and the 7 lamps, probably not the kinds of things they're gonna just stumble across in the wild.
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant road on the southern face of Mount Tianheng? The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. You should still be able to find some ceremonial items there.
Along with
Once
the statue of another one.
Meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall, and I will teach you how to use this art.
Yeah, then you never use it again. You never use it again because... yeah. It's not the correct word if you... They have yet to actually use it in another story or another one's quest. There's not even a requirement to do this one for another quest. So in this case... there we go. See about this. Yep, and here's the building. And you two have to go here.
Ooh, this temple will probably have the kinds of sensors and lanterns that Xiao wanted us to pick up.
At least they give you a quest later on, but to fix this statue now. So now we got this guy.
The mountains high. while the body rests as the world goes by.
Sorry to interrupt you, but...
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something? A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or Adepta.
We know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while. Honest.
For the Dream Trawler ritual, I trust.
How'd you know that?
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect. Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the Adepti arts.
Nah, it's just because he is one.
Hyman's never heard of that happening before.
It matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous thing that these items may be of service to you. They serve little purpose here, in any case. Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please, take what you wish.
Yes, he is that bird statue. And somehow we're gonna move this.
Censored should be fine, right? At least it isn't as run down as the shrine.
I mean, it will be fixed up, so in that case, it'll be good now.
We just need to grab the 7 star lamps, right? The sooner we start, the sooner we'll be done.
He's not gone yet, so... Yet. You'll vanish as soon as I grab the last one. So where's one that's in range? Look towards him. No, you should stay for a bit still. Remove that one, and... Okay, there's the third one right behind the wall, so I'm just gonna look carefully. And... Yep, he just vanished.
All the ones we can use now. But
Literally
let's
just
say bye
vanished.
to that guy before we leave, shall we? Huh? Where'd he go? He was right here.
I had presumed that once you had acquired what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way.
It's that guy's voice. Hello? Where are you?
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion, created by the Adepti art known as mortal lingering. Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and censer used in the mortal lingering ritual, my form is no longer visible to you. I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas, bestowed with the name Perversis by Rex Lapis himself. Yet my strength failed, and I was slain in battle. Today is the anniversary of my death.
And of course.
My last wish was to see a modern Liyue, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here. That aside, you were sent here by the Conqueror of Demons, were you not?
So, you two know each other then?
I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma. Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering. I am truly ashamed.
Don't say that, Perversis. You sacrificed your life for Liyue, didn't you?
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the Conqueror of Demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out. A selfish indulgence, even.
Perversis.
I apologize. Birthdays are joyful occasions, but by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one's death. The mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two, and please pass on my regards to the Conqueror of Demons.
If only I could taste some authentic grilled tickerfish once more.
He means tigerfish.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really hopes that at least someone will remember Perversis the Yaksha. We should get going. But let's come back here and make an offering sometime.
Yeah. That's one way for him to kind of almost speak directly about what's happening right now. Very, very specific timing of all possible things to happen. That's gonna happen. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go rid of these animal slimes.
Retribution!
Where's the other one now? Did someone get hit already? There we go. Yeah, from the looks of it, I think it is. Now to steal someone's soul from their body and speak to them while they're apparently sleeping. Why is this in the way? There's no commissions. There's no commissions. What do you think you're doing? Get off that. Yeah. This is just the weird part. Why is this place here?
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Why is there a barrier just randomly here? Is it related to a quest I just happened to already take, or what? Really? There's another one over there? Hitbox just moved out of the way, so that'll work. Mostly.
Let the show begin.
Cool it.
Frozen. Yeah, no, just get out of the way. 21,000 and dead. Should supposedly tell me when a quest is complete if that's the case. But I still don't think it might have been. Anyway, if I go here... Fine, I'm not allowed to do that. I apparently have to be covered in pyro. Or affected by pyro. Or fire. Somehow the same way, but yet I use the ult to not take damage. And never mind. Just gonna cool down. Reinforcements? Okay, so this was a world quest. Okay. Yes, that's gonna be the case. Get rid of this guy as soon as possible and new world. Probably be done. At least it's fighting to get rid of him. One thing that's good about this game, the way you can combo. And there we go. Now lots of melt damage. Should be a good, decent amount of damage from Dawn. And no crit. So the credit probably would have done 25,000 at least. This thing didn't drop anything, that means it must have been a world quest. Which is not apparently sending the notification that it's been updated. Which means that is probably part of a different one. One that has a little objective you're supposed to do still. Anyway.
Have you gathered the items for the rich? This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless. Almost as if they were made specifically for use in the Adepti arts. Where did you come by them?
Oh, and, he says hi!
Perversis. Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something Perversis might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. I hope that its present state will allow him to rest in peace. Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual. Place the sensor in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Adorn the area with the items of abject cold. Once this is done, we shall proceed. Yes, this will do. Now, the next step is the key to performing Dream Trawler. There are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense, meditation, incantation, and loosing an arrow.
That seems like a real rigmarole.
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their mystical workings as rigmarole. Failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's own body, or cause the spirit to be sundered from one's flesh permanently.
Stop talking! I'm sorry!
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis in our hearts. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts, and to focus on the target of the art we are performing. Then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Devayaksha, bring forth sin! Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contract. If all goes well, Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth shortly. If you have no other questions, let us begin.
Yes, if he just happens to be in the middle of a field, he has now decided to, you know, just fall face first into the dirt.
The hunt begins! Then we meditate. Paimon really doesn't want to think about that fraud. Bring forth sin! It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire one arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
There, well, you're done.
We finished the ritual! And we followed all the instructions to the letter.
Now what's the problem?
Close enough.
It's close enough to it. Apparently.
Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him.
Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless.
Spook him. Yes.
Dead. Impossible. One was just lying in peaceful repose at Wangshu Inn. Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. As expected of an Adeptus such as oneself. One must indeed be in a dream.
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Huh? What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in one's own dreams?
Alright, time to take him down a peg.
Okay. And yet he's able to... They're so in need of discipline. He's just walking backwards.
Such impertinence. One's followers when one needs them.
Yeah, there's the just...
Hey, stop it! Stop it! Ow!
Yeah, that's just a treasure hoarder.
Please stop! I surrender! I surrender! No! No, never again. You almost killed me.
Yes, he attacked his soul directly.
I'll never have the misfortune to meet you two. Please, great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
You deceive the masses with quackery, masquerade as an Adeptus, exorcise demons without exterminating them, and display a callous lack of regard for life. One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption.
You're...
Seems like Xiao's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name? It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant Yaksha himself.
You know about Xiao?
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I'm an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas. But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first, I was just imitating the Adepti for fun. But slowly, I began to stray further and further from the righteous path.
Huh.
Yeah, okay.
So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
Yes. Thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
That wasn't quite our intention.
Please allow me to swear this oath before the great conqueror of demons. I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the name of the Adepti.
I will remember your oath. Now go.
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness, and for all that you have done for Leah.
Yeah.
He seemed very earnest when he was making that oath there. Guess he won't be tricking anyone anymore. Oh, wait. We haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wangshu Inn first thing tomorrow and look for him.
Yeah, that's one you can't do anything. Yeah. And the whole false Yaksha all the way over here. That's not the teleport waypoint. Yeah, there's just one way for things to go, and that.
If only you could cleanse the corrupt souls of this world.
Where's the camera now? This thing is very dark. -2. There we go. Just because I was somewhat matching the thing in a way, but not really. Now where is the guy?
Star Snatcher. You mean the false... He signed in here under the name Wang Ping An.
That's really...
He's already checked
okay.
out. He said he wished to go on a solo... Ah, yes! He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler who journeys together with a talking fairy, should they come asking for him.
Talking fairy? Who's that?
Well, anyway,
yeah, okay.
you must be the traveler. Here's the letter.
She'll respond to emergency food, but yet she won't respond to that. Okay.
Leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool? Come on, open it. Huh? Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets.
Yeah, and it should contain the thing.
Along with... Woohoo! The sigil of Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time. Yeah. Anyway, let's go take the sigil of permission to Xiao, shall we?
And you should be right above. Yep. Nope. Never mind, he's right here.
Ah, there you are. We got the sigil of permission back. Do you want to take it?
You have my thanks.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled tickerfish.
Certainly. We'll prepare it for you immediately.
Huh. No almond tofu this time? Well, that's not like Xiao.
Tickerfish was Perversis' favorite dish. I just wanted to see how it tastes.
Huh.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil. Was there anything else?
Hello, Sarkis.
I am accustomed to eating alone.
And so, Detective Paimon and the trust...
No, you will not finish that line. Didn't finish it yet, so... Is this seriously another quest in a way? Yeah, it broke. That didn't seem like it finished the quest. What the heck? Unless it doesn't want to show that one. Yeah, never mind. Doesn't want to show that little car at the end. Coconuts outside. Enjoying the weather. If it isn't too cold, he'll be happy. We lay him out in the, inside every so often if it's bright enough when he comes inside. And to make sure they close the cats somewhere in the room. Or one is just sitting there with their... For some reason, weird... Scruffy, what are you doing? There. Got her attention. She's just sitting on the couch, just doing something.
I still have a...
Also, if you're wondering, this is an artifact that was acquired. It's a very, very peculiar one. Going crit rate twice, crit damage once, attack once, and it was a 3 substat, so it went into elemental mastery. It's a weird one, but at least somewhat getting a few things, but really not getting any other artifacts. Coconut's attack Scruffy, well, it's the other way around. Has not been possible for the cat. Because every time she tries to put a paw there, it gets bitten. And no, Coconut does not bite on if he's just sitting there. He will, though, if you try and attack him. Which he probably sees that's what Scruffy's doing. The other cat has also done the same. Also known as Xiao. Really?
Howdy. Please, head straight on in.
And also, I'm just using the Sacrificial Greatsword until the next month appears. Or the next month resets. Just so I can get the other one, and not the Royal Greatsword. Yeah, I need the other. Crit hit removes all the stats. Yeah. No, I need crit damage. It's pretty much the case. And let's see here. Who seems to be a good one to carry on also? Flaming. Okay, that one is part of the... Okay, these ones are to complete if I even want to get past the next story. The Archon quest requires you to complete those two. Yep, that's the issue that's appearing, and that was no Primogem, it seems. Okay. No free wishes right now either, so... Which quest? You know what? Just because... The 50-year pack. Why all the way over here anyway, and somehow end up back in... Yeah. No, this is the America account. It's mostly because to play with someone in the Alliance. Or at least to join them in it. And yep, there's someone up. There's Mona. Technically, I have a lot more characters. This one specifically has Deluxe somehow. While the other account does not. While it has every other 5-star. That isn't that's an off banner. So in this case, I have this one. Okay, for the Europe account, I have this one, this one, this one, this one, here, this one, this one, this one, this one, along with Ito and Ayato. That's what the Europe account has, and every 4-star character. Well, this one apparently is the only one that has Deluxe, which is... Why? You do this. You give the other one just every single 4-star, even a C2 catching, a C1 Mona, a C1 Jean, and a C1 Chi-Chi. How do I not...
1, 2...
You see the problem here? C2, C1, C1, C1. No, don't even own. And then on the America account, this is what happens. Yeah.
almost fell asleep waiting. As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me.
Huh? Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
You're not from this world, are you?
How do you know about that?
How? Because I'm a master of true astrology.
Yeah, it's
If
going
you've no
normal,
other
Sarkis.
questions, let's
It's
be
very
off.
much that's what's happening.
Fine. I'll exercise a little patience and explain. I am astrologist Mona Magistus, but considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona. I am on a mission from my master to retrieve a certain box from Mondstadt. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago, but she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to come along?
To
Well,
get her there because she doesn't have any more.
I would also like to take on the Guardian of the Box. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives.
Fading's
without a
across the
clear
table,
victor.
okay, Casey?
If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master.
Yeah.
Well, I want to prove the power and status of astrology, to be precise. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box. Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless.
Yes, and that same successor has also
But
blown
I
up a
would
mountain.
prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind. The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no? And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status, so... Come on, you
Yeah,
don't
no.
actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part.
It wouldn't exactly
There's
work
something in it
at the
for
same
you as
time.
well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
A wise decision. That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go.
Yes, a place that has, you know...
There is a small inn near Mount Tianheng that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money.
She doesn't
The
have
owner
money.
has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
Problem is, she doesn't have money even in the first place. Which is the problem. Her idle animation lure does the same, does exactly that problem. Let's go ahead and there. See? Exactly, pretty much nothing. Yeah, you'll see what happens shortly.
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no business.
Mona, well, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring. Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's really good at astrology.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles.
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 mora as compensation, if you were willing.
And she'll jump to hell.
20,000? Oh,
Exactly.
It's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 mora just like that. Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much mora to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us. You remember
It's
the
a pretty
stuff
normal
we
one,
helped Master
Casey.
Deluxe make? And Paimon actually kept a small amount. Don't sweat the small stuff.
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy.
Yeah, okay, fine. Steal the concentrated slime.
The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area.
Yeah, they mostly put you
Even
in
if
mostly
they
put your
can
name
be
in dialogue.
dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
It literally just does that, and they never say the name as the character itself. They either don't mention it at all, or they say Traveler. They just put, if you're reading it, it'll refer to it as that.
Burn!
And there. That worked. All three of them are dead.
Don't get frostbite.
Now I'll just use this. There we go. And that's the one dead. And here's the next one. Technically not. It's more like the combat system of the game, how it's made. It's the way they it's pretty much how they create the thing, but at the same time, the main character can't. You pick at the start. And they're fright ring. Yep, there we go.
Found it! This must be the ring! It's so pretty! Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts?
Yeah, she wants to take it and sell it somewhere. Yeah. That's exactly what she's trying to think. I just realized I still have to change this character back to the healer.
I'll take care of it.
This life isn't that life.
Is he gonna keep the visual effect? Yes, it is.
That's the one! I thought it was lost forever.
You actually found it. Not bad. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 203rd ring my mother gave me?
Yeah, I forgot this was the case. Just remember the small details, but apparently this guy loses a ring every so often. The 253rd ring.
No, let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Then I'll take it gladly.
Even
We did all the work!
A disciple should act like one. How How can they steal their master's thunder?
Exactly!
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
I mean...
What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
You have no money. She has none.
That didn't happen. Forget it.
Like I said.
Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you to a fine meal. If we travel north, we'll reach the Wangshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things?
There.
Let's go after her for good food!
Yeah. Be aware, even though that's the case. Let's see.
This life isn't right.
I have...
Guess I can keep...
There. That is 1.8 million. Or 1.9 million more. You get a lot more than what you think about. I mean, if you go early in the stream, I accidentally jumped into the ocean twice. If you go early into the stream. So that's gonna happen. And remember, I don't see any point in really talking over the dialogue. It's the story itself that you're going through. As long as it's voice acting, then it's good. If there's not, then and it's a mandatory quest. If it's a world quest, it's fine. They didn't put much effort into it. But if it's going to be locked behind, if it's a world quest that's locking a story quest or a world or Archon quest, yeah, maybe don't lock it behind something that's not voice acted, especially if it's going to add stuff to the plot. Seriously. Makes it a whole lot better because it gives the characters literally gives them character.
We can order whatever we want, right?
And now she's gonna be confused.
Of course.
No?
I am a most generous master after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
Excuse me, what would you like to order?
Let's go
These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture. Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties.
Yeah, just going through this to quickly grab some stuff, so I'm just gonna quickly go through the...
This is a favorite among our pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl.
There, now it's gonna be... there.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet.
And yeah.
Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
Sure.
Yeah.
And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
Around 20,000 mora.
Then, I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
All right. A bowl of vegetarian noodles, was it? Please wait a moment. We'll serve you shortly.
There goes all the more she just got.
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating. Is it? Because she actually doesn't have money?
There.
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora? An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment.
No, but in this case, she doesn't even
the
have.
act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar
and it wasn't enough.
and dangerous.
So, the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? Paimon doesn't get it. But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast. Oh, yes, we can do that. Just give us a minute.
Yeah.
You don't use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Why must we just... You can't just make one without having to go all the way up to the top of the Wangshu Inn. And if you're wondering, look at all this that you can daily just craft. Or cook. No, not happening. Not gonna make that for him. He's not a joke character. He's not a weak character. He's a normal one. No, the super, in fact.
Hello. How may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your own ingredients, if I may. You must be well versed in the art of cooking, yes? Talented indeed. Actually, from your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since I have a recipe for golden crab. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried.
Golden crab. Golden crab. Golden crab. Then with your skills in the kitchen, this'll be...
Yeah, and then that happens. Golden crab, don't I already have? Yeah, I already have. I got this from somewhere, I forgot where. I have no idea where I got it, I just realized, yeah. And I can't even make it. Okay. You know what, just because I can. Just because. Now I'm just grabbing some flour so that it actually lets me create a proper one, because in fact I haven't made one at all. I just happen to have 3 in my inventory from somewhere. Don't know where. They're just somewhere.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I am a little hungry. This aroma is... I never thought it'd be so luxurious.
It is a golden crab.
Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, accept. Ah, it's delicious. It's the most delicious thing I've eaten recently.
Yes, it's been lying in my inventory for I don't know how long.
I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted. I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. Ah, it's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off. If we travel north from here, we should reach the stone gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge
Yeah, they don't
of?
let you do that.
I'm looking forward to it.
Only if it's probably part of a quest specifically, you don't ever poison something's food. Nor can you. The best thing you can do is give us a suspicious dish. Which is either a burnt steak or something. It's just one that doesn't... Yeah. Pretty much it'll just be a weird, either it'll be burnt or it's gonna be undercooked, probably.
Whew, that was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed arduous.
Paimon's not tired.
Ugh, that's because you float.
Yes, and she doesn't want to teleport like she did in the first cutscene.
Astrologist is all that amazing either.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Oh, hey, look. It's a treasure hoarder.
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride? No need, no need. We're already heading that way anyway.
There's no need. Now, shoo, get out of our way.
Huh? Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit.
Like I
Picking
said,
up
treasure
people on
hoarders.
the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation, and this is how we're rewarded? With insults? If you don't want to get on, don't. Crazy girl.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You've pushed it too far, brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists? Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
And look. Hello. Nah, fine. Don't get to do that.
Delve into destiny, shadows of fate.
I'm gonna do so little damage. All I need to complete. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna quickly collect this. Ah, there we go. Get in the ocean. There goes two of them.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Okay, never mind. They're still alive somewhere. One of them. One is alive. Really? Really? Get in the ocean like the other. Yeah, first of all, now they all just look like a regular merchants. Now these ones just are treasure hoarders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and strike them down. Bow. Really? Teleport it up.
Let's dance. Let me scribe. Decided by destiny.
How much extra damage can I get? Apparently just fine. 37,000.
What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations? Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tevat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate. Whatever the case, you've got
anything, there was really no
trip.
Legacy Wars today for
Alright,
one
I'm
reason,
rested.
and you already
Let's
know
get
why.
this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
And now that happens. Yes, and apparently where is the cart, huh? That's the question. Where is the cart those treasure hoarders supposedly had? Can't use it? Yeah.
Freeze!
No, freeze 1 pinch. can go around and burn the pigeons. No, fine. They flew away.
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor. I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but I suppose I could teach you. My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky. Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
And likes to explode mountains. That's the fourth thing.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need. It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one go. Never mind, I'll explain in detail later. She's here.
Wow, it's you, Mr. Honorary Knight. And Paimon too, you're back.
Yes, she was out
That's
doing
her.
something.
The successor to great knowledge.
Successor?
Yes, Klee.
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long calculated my arrival as well.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you, surely.
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make Jumpy Dumpties. So Klee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well, Klee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest like this. Ah, yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one. Or this one. No, it's not this one either. Ah, I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise.
Yes.
Wait for me. I'll be right back.
It's another bomb. Under a tree.
Klee, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box. That box is really... If anything were to happen to it, I wouldn't be...
Yeah. This is exactly as it's expected to go. It's pretty much... Let's see here. Luckily it's infixed, and there's a
We're here.
slime.
This is it. Let's dig it up.
That's the slime.
Ah! Dendro slimes!
Yep, Dendro slimes.
We can
Yep.
talk later. Let's take them out first.
Exactly as you would expect. Burn. It is gonna burn. Teleport back down to the ground. Down to the ground, and once more, another bird. And that's dealt with quickly. Now where's the box?
Found it! It's this box. Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions. Retrieval complete. Let's bring it back.
At least it wasn't wooden. Supposedly. Eesh. Now, looking at the things right now, Laser Wars is not fixed at all. Standard, cancel, encountered an issue. Yep. Still broken.
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all. It dropped from Klee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge, but... Never mind that. So, did you find the box?
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful. Wait a moment. Why isn't it locked? And why is it empty?
Huh? Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
And the book is the one Mona's using right now.
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box? That's what I want.
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all.
It's that book.
It's the book in your hand.
What?
Yep.
This book, this diary, is that Hag's... It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble?
No.
It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything about the thing inside. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye. Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will she?
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. Oh. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge, but now I can't return. How did it come to this?
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget everything in that book and then go back.
That's... too difficult. And even if I wanted to... Yes. How can I maintain a proper astrologist's mentality if I stay with all these Philistines?
Well, then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll have to... I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free. What will I do about my astrology research? No, wait. I don't even have a place to stay.
About that, we can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. Let's see if she can help.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... You know what I mean, don't you? Oh, thanks. Never mind, it's nothing.
Now the specific thing will be unlocked. And this pigeon shall be hit. Nah. It didn't even fly away instantly, I still somehow missed. Fine. I mean, there is a way to get that to work. Kind of.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Kind of crazy.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, and at the same time, then we have some others being weird. Also known as Thane. As you can tell, you like the character also, in a way. She has an entire story, but I already finished that one long ago. This one specifically just includes her.
Ad Astra.
Only for a short bit.
I see.
Yeah.
I understand the situation. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person. Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the matter. I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there. All right. Then, allow me to tell you where the house is.
Yes, it's the one with the hydro seal, right over there. Which gets removed. Right as soon as you investigate it.
The person who placed this seal is by no means simple. Breaking this seal by force is nigh on impossible.
And she doesn't do that, though.
Interesting. I suppose it's worth using my astrology on. Let me see. I see. So, if you first, and then you... Alright, it's open.
Holy moly, that's amazing! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here!
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back and Catherine told me about the matter. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them. To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Well, yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that. So rest assured that I will give you the best rates.
I mean...
2 commissions for the Adventurers Guild, it's easy.
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the documentation. Please wait here.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed to help you with just yet. Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready. Thank you. Our traveling together was fate. And of the good kind, I'd say. I wish you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
Yeah, and then...
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money? Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
Yeah, then that happened. I don't even... Am I even gonna get... Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Well, at least that quest is finished. It gave me something. Let's see whether or not... Okay, why not? Just... The America account doesn't have him. And nor does it have Ayato anyway, so... But by the looks of it, it's already failed. There is a commission related to actually somewhat it's somewhat related to Mona if you do the commission, but it's only Mondstadt, and so far, yeah. Let me grab this, obtain, and now I'm just gonna make one just because. There. Just because I could. Fine, then he'll just do this. I'll use the bridge right here. This is the third time it'll happen this stream just because. And that's not even there. It's the bridge between Mondstadt. And yeah. There they go. I lose the burst. Or yeah, the elemental burst. There, back on top of the bridge. You just lose a bit of health, but that's kind of what it is. That's a fishing spot. I finished 2 quests, in a way. 2 story quests. Both, somewhat related to things. Kind of. Mostly I'm still technically farming some other stuff, but I do not have any reason for that right now. So you know what? Just because. Casey, this is the other one. Since I finished what I needed to for this account, or this region, I'm just going to swap to the other one. And I clicked. Okay. And to go in and go out. Okay, fine. I have to go in and back out. If it can be quick with its loading, it'll be better. So there we go. Go out. There. Now here's the regular one. The one that I started on. Okay? This one is the one I started on. Way back in 2020, September of 2020. Oh, and I can quickly go fight the boss then. There we go, do that. Just grab a quick, you know.
Let's take shelter for the time being. Don't worry.
I'm running
One of my
away.
people will be here with umbrellas momentarily.
One umbrellas. There's no need, because you never get them anyway. Well, that guy's dead.
Brace yourselves.
Yeah, this is the case. I'm just quickly getting Venti some levels. He's almost ready to level up. Almost. Yeah, I need to kill this boss either 4 more times or 5. 4 or 5 more times. One of the two. Also, I'm not allowed to use Xiao right now. I'm not allowed to use her. Just for one reason, which I'm not going to show you yet.
Who wants some of this?
Nah, that didn't crit.
Let's roll.
That did. Let's grab these. And that's dealt with. Just put the shield back up, and now, supposedly, this will be dealt with quickly. There we go. Lightning. And just to farm friendship, I'm going to use this team again. And collect. Useless. Well, at least I got 3 of those, so that can speed it up. There, if you want to know what adventure rank, it's that. Level 59 with 124,000 XP. 1/3 of a way there. But these are the characters. And the reason I didn't swap is, for now, Let's go back to this one just because. Look carefully. That just happened to happen while I was farming. Really? Really? Not allowed to climb? Yeah, okay. Fine. And yes, it's this weapon. I've got many of these things. Specifically, there's the one that appeared earlier. Only reason this guy's attack is leveled up, it's 10 at level 10, but it's level 9. It's for one reason. One reason alone. Just, actually, no. Let me just go to this one. And put him here.
Need to end a few...
Didn't even swap it. That miss. It does a decent amount of damage, pretty much. But that's somewhat being at a further distance. There's 10,000. I missed.
Right.
I'm really not hitting you. Yeah, they're the ones in the back, so why not? And really did so little, what the heck?
Into the wind.
I guess I'll just yeet the slime into the ocean. Never mind, fine.
One with my foot.
Stuck in the air. For now, though, this is pretty much the case. I've got a few decent weapons. There. Refinement 2 for some reason. Yeah. These 4 weapons were from the weapon banner. This one is from the permanent wish. For no reason at all, it decided to only drop Klee's book. And then for the off-banner characters, sketching. We have Constellation C2, like I said. Mona C1, Chi-Chi C1, and then Jean C1. Okay. But then Deluxe is locked. I don't have Xiao or Eula or Albedo. 5. 5 5-star weapons. And for some reason I apparently level up the swords the most. Don't know why. I do not know why. And one of them specifically is this weapon. Along with that. Yeah. And then this one was leveled up last stream to 10, 10, and 6. I normally would level this up, but I don't know. This one's 9 and 9. This one's also that, but it levels up too. The only reason I'm doing this is because charge attack for bow is still useful. Fully charged aim shot, still useful. Especially since it causes the multi-hit attack from the Riptide effect. So I see no reason not to level it up. And then there's Bennett with a level 10 Fantastic Voyage. The same thing's going to happen with Venti, just saying. He's going to get the same treatment as Bennett. Level 80. Okay, come on. With 1-1-10. This will be maxed out. Because of its insane utility. If it at least provides a lot more damage, it'll be good too. So in that case, that one's going to be leveled up. And some other characters have somewhat been leveled up to a decent amount also. Maybe level 6 sometimes, but yeah. Then the obvious character, that's only if you play a specific time. And I mean, there. He's right there. And apparently the other one. The zombie. Let's go to...
Warm, fake smile, death.
despise Hu Tao.
Yeah. And then this one. Let's see. Actually has
Ah, yes, Alice's daughter. She's in the custody of the Knights of Favonius, and Albedo looks after her too. She's blessed to have Trifolium as her constellation, which represents good luck. I'm slightly envious. Although, if I'd been blessed with good luck, I suppose I never would have had the great honor of running into that old woman, would I?
Okay, there's Deluxe.
Deluxe Ragnavinder. His constellation Noctua represents vigilance in the darkness of night. A lone guardian keeping watch, longing for the splendor of dawn, yet destined to solitude in the dark days preceding its arrival. Or wait, maybe Noctua's the one tied to wealth.
Deluxe is rich, so he's also got that one.
Venti, the bard that sits around doing nothing all day? What's so interesting about him? Sure, I guess I can take a look. Huh, that's weird. The scry glass, I can't see a thing. This wind, I can't open my eyes. No, my hat, my clothes, stop. The wind's going to strip all my clothes off. Make it stop, make it stop. All right, I'll never do this again.
Yeah, you're not allowed to look at the... Yeah. Apparently, if you try and look at an Archon's stuff, constellation, or information, I guess that's gonna happen. No astrology is allowed to do that. Currently only friendship 2. I have this bow for him. Artifacts, I'm still farming. I do technically have a complete Verdus and Venera, but some stuff are just... I'm giving him more DPS than I'm giving him utility. He's going to be a support DPS, in a way, sub DPS. Kazuha is mostly buffing the party, is what I'm causing him to do. And then also reducing everyone's defense. He does not need to deal damage. To an extent, he technically can, if I give him a better set than this, because seriously, I'm wasting a lot of damage on, you know, health and defense. Kazuha does not need health, nor does he need defense. In fact, he just needs attack, and look at this crit rate and crit damage. Yeah. So, he could be doing a whole lot better than this. Yeah, he's mostly just got lots of elemental mastery. 957 to be specific. Sucrose is the same thing. 904. And she's got sacrificial fragments, lots of elemental mastery, and that's a lot of elemental particles for Xingqiu. Because I usually use her with Xingqiu, Hu Tao, and Zhongli in the Spiral Abyss. Which one? Eh? Voiceover, yep, there. Has one for, and there's more X. Yeah, well, let's see. Should be able to find some other stuff here. Do you not mention anything? Only Jean, Albedo, Klee, Venti. You were in Leeway before, and don't want to care about Zhongli.
You mean the acting Grant
Okay.
Albedo? I envy his ability to solely focus on his research without getting bogged down in mundane, worldly affairs. What a wonderful life. If that batty old lady hadn't had one too many screws loose, perhaps that's the life I'd be living by now myself.
Yeah, okay. Fine. Thunderstrikes.
Which of the starry skies do these thunderbolts fall from?
Oh yeah. Casey, have you heard this one before? When when thunder strikes.
Hey, Raiden Shogun, is that you? Well, guess what? You're not the boss of me. Uh-huh, that's right, you heard me. Go ahead, strike me down.
Thing is, though, I've somehow actually got him struck right after one struck the ground near him. Next thing you know, he got struck by lightning. I've had that happen. It was weird, but it happened. And then this one, of course.
Why'd I blow up? Oh, wait, it's just thunder and lightning.
Yes. She confused an explosive with thunder. That means she leaves bombs lying around. Yeah.
Zhongli looks young, but his personality's a bit dusty. Knows everything, but doesn't fret over anything. Couldn't be that he's, forget it, whatever.
Yeah. But then again, this one knows everything, but doesn't know every character.
The current overseer of the funeral parlor? I cannot deal with that child.
Yeah, okay. Apparently that's the case. Yeah. Zhongli does not deal with that. Do you have one for Venti? Amber, official. Nope. But there's one for Klee.
Jean has put her into solitary confinement so many times. But every time she's let out, it's not long before she's back in trouble. Something tells me she hasn't done much introspection. I told her I'd make her a bouncing, dancing Jumpty Dumpty that is also safe. But to date, there are still a lot of problems with the design.
Yeah. Another one specifically. Oh wait, there's. No, never mind. Yeah, actually, what's going on here?
You know, all those overpriced fancy foods. Personally, I think it's uncivilized and frankly dangerous to splash out and indulge yourself every time you have a little hunger pang.
Yep, of course, she doesn't like expensive food.
Salad. Salad is by far the best food in the world. Cheap to buy, easy to whip up, filling, and it's the most convenient thing there is when you're working on a column or fixing some equipment. I mean, who's got time for a proper dinner anyway?
Yeah, we just played through the story. That is clearly not what happened. But yeah, it's been 2 hours.
To seek out our enemies than
exactly,
well,
like usual. Anyway, let me just collect the expedition stuff.
Yep.
Add
Okay, there we go, and claim. Just grabbing all these things just because it's just free resources. I've been collecting these for a long time. Especially since it's now at 4,000, 5,000, and 5,000. With lots of wood. And some bait. And fish. Though then again, I didn't show one thing. Here. Artifacts. Only offense. HP 10 is offense for her. Ignore the attack percent for now, and because that's you have to put her in a team to get what she needs. But if anything, this build is very powerful. No defensive or utility damage. No utility or defense at all. Defense 0. Energy recharge 0. Elemental mastery 240. But she's normally in a team with Xiao, so that's gonna increase the burst damage or any bit of a damage by a lot, thanks to Vaporize. And this was technically the first one I unlocked anyway, so yeah, 10, 10, 10. Constellations, C6. Artifacts, this set. I managed to max out the energy recharge a decent amount. And no defense at all. He's got Elemental Mastery, Attack, and HP. Crit rate, crit damage, and enough energy recharge along with the Skyward Blade. Just so he at least still has quite a bit of damage, along with some sub DPS and support damage, along with no defense and mostly energy recharge. So he can keep his ult up, along with it having it deal a decent amount of damage, 20,000 if it does that. Nah. She kills everything. Everything dies easily. A thing with pyro resistance. Here's the thing. The thing with pyro resistance still takes 94,000 damage. Without barely any setup needed. Vaporize. Yes, vaporize. Because 1.5 times. And still takes 94,000 damage from pyro. And it has pyro resistance. Specifically, that was the Primo Geovisha. She kills bosses too easily. And that was when it was in the Spiral Abyss. And at the same time, no, because she's also got one of the highest defense. If you look, 876. 0 defense. She's got more than Zhongli. And he's max level 2. And he's got some defense.
As I remember.
And then she's got more. Same with this one. More defense. You're obviously not going to defeat the one with the new highest base defense. Same thing here. 757. And he even has defense, and still she has more. She's got way more health too. 37,000. She's also got the highest base health in the game.
Toodaloo.
No utility, no defense needed. She kills everything before she can get hit. Not to mention, she has an ability to heal herself, so... I think you can understand where it doesn't matter that she doesn't have any health or healing.
Here we go.
Anyway. I guess we'll just end the stream now. See you later, Casey. Or... yeah, wherever you're going to appear, maybe in the chat. Maybe we'll see about Legacy Wars thing. You did say you found... okay, you did find me in ranked. Before the servers broke. So yeah. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a like, comment if there's something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell same thing, and your Discord is in the description. Memberships are a thing, and you can receive a recent Legacy Wars thumbnails, and have your name at the end of videos and streams, and also in the next video. Goodbye!